Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are starting an exciting journey into the world of Ansible, a powerful tool for network automation. Our goal is to move from manual configurations to streamlined automated processes. Imagine you are managing a network with countless devices and configurations. Now, without automation, managing these manually can be overwhelming and error prone. Ansible is here to help us automate this task efficiently. We'll begin by understanding the core components of Ansible and how they work together to make our automation goals achievable. First, let's talk about the basic building blocks of Ansible, the control node and the manage nodes. The control node is where we run Ansible and execute our automation task. It is the central hub from which all automation commands are run. You can use any computer that meets the software requirements, whether it is a laptop, desktop, or server, as your control node. However, it must be a Linux based machine. Alternatively, you can run Ansible in containers known as execution environments. This approach allows you to package Ansible and its dependencies in a container, making it easier to manage and scale your automation efforts across different environments. On the other hand, the managed nodes are the devices we want to configure or manage, such as servers, network appliances like routers, switches, and firewalls. Ansible is agentless, meaning we don't need to install any special software on these devices. Instead, Ansible communicates with them over SSH or APIs. Now, to automate tasks, Ansible needs to know which devices to manage. That's where the inventory comes in. The inventory is a file that contains all the devices we will be working with. It is typically written in YAML or INI format and can be static or dynamic. A static inventory manually contains devices, while a dynamic inventory can pull device information from external sources like a CMDB or cloud provider. Next, let's dive into the heart of Ansible, the playbook. A playbook is a YAML file that defines the task Ansible should perform. It's organized into plays and each targeting a group of devices. Within each play, you have tasks that specific action Ansible will carry out, such as configuring interfaces or checking status. Playbooks are essential for structuring and automating our workflows. Now, Ansible's power comes from its modules. Modules are small programs that perform specific tasks on managed nodes. Most Ansible modules are written in Python. Python is a versatile language that is well suited for scripting and automation tasks. Modules interact with managed nodes to execute commands, manage configurations, or retrieve information. For instance, there are modules for configuring network interfaces, managing files, and setting up users. Modules simplify complex tasks and make automation efficient. You will use them frequently to execute various actions on your network devices. As we delve deeper, we encounter more advanced features like handlers, loop, and block. Handlers are tasks that are executed only when a change occurs. They are used for actions like restarting a service if a configuration changes. Loop let us perform repetitive tasks efficiently. Instead of writing the same task multiple times, we use loop to iterate over a list of items and apply the task to each item. Block allow us to group tasks together and handle errors more effectively. They help us manage complex workflows and ensure the tasks are executed in sequence with error handling in place. Roles help us organize playbooks into reusable components. Each role can include tasks, variables, files, and templates, making playbooks modular and easy to maintain. Collections bundle roles, modules, and plugins together for specific use cases. They simplify sharing and reusing automation content. For instance, a collection might be available for Cisco devices, containing everything needed to automate those devices. Plugins extend Ansible's functionality. They can be used for various purposes like customizing output with callback plugins or fetching data from external sources like with lookup plugins. By now, you should have a solid overview of Ansible ecosystem. We have touched on the core components, control nodes and managed nodes, and inventories. We explored playbooks, tasks, modules, and examined advanced features like handlers, loop, block, roles, collections, and plugins. This overview is just a beginning. As we dive deeper into each of these components, you will gain the skills needed to transform how you manage your network infrastructure. I am excited to continue this journey with you and explore the full potential of Ansible together.